Hey guys, Defiled here. Just going to bring you an arena video of how to beat a tank team and an amir build, especially Siege, because there's no DPS units on his team and you have to really tiptoe around and you can't go full AoE on a team like this, otherwise your main units will die and you'll end up losing after round 100 anyway. So just going to show you what I do to beat a team like this and how I go around it. And pretty much the most annoying thing is Unicorn and Bright. They have resurrection abilities and how to counteract that. Not really a counter, but how to get around it an easy way. So resurrect an ally with 48% of its max HP. Unicorn is normally the first person to do this, so if you take out anyone on his team, Unicorn will be pretty straightforward in resurrecting that one as soon as you kill it. So I always kill Unicorn first. And then another thing is the sacrifice abilities. You kill however many units, say 3 units on the enemy team, and obviously this will be sacrificed and it'll resurrect all of them again, so it's sort of a pain. It doesn't use its third ability within maybe like the first 3 or 4 turns, so you've sort of got a bit of time to take down anyone else first before this comes into action, so it's not really much of an issue. But this is normally the second dragon that will die, and then it's pretty much cruisy from there as long as your DPS hasn't gone full AoE and killed themselves with the amir effect. So let's see how we go. I used a few gems in getting this one to come up in arena because he's sort of hiding at the moment. He's a pain in the ass. I can show you a full AoE, but I'll probably lose. Otherwise my pyro will kill itself. So I always go for single target abilities first. If it hits pretty high, I normally get hit back anyway, like I didn't then, so it's pretty lucky. So what I'll do is last fig and kill him off so he can't resurrect even himself or someone else. Sometimes you get unlucky with crits and it never really goes your way and it ends up going for a lot longer than what you think. But these builds are particularly annoying because even single target can hit high, and you can also, I mean, you can kill yourself pretty quickly, but at least this way you've only got a 30% chance by hitting one at a time rather than hitting them all for 120% chance to take all the damage. Fighting on auto, I would not do it. You'd probably last forever. The fight will never end. But if you can kill enemies that can resurrect first without them obviously putting off the resurrect skill, you've got a pretty high chance of winning. There's no chance of him defeating you other than turns in the game. There's no damage on his end or these teams' end to even get you down anywhere near losing, other than if you make a mistake and go AoE and you sort of one-shot yourself. But I try and avoid fighting Siege anyway because it's just a waste of time and it takes too long and it needs to be focused a lot, single target. You need to make decisions. So I can probably go for an AoE now and kill off the 2 resurrectors. So pretty close. So now it's pretty much cruisy from here. They're all gone. No one's going to resurrect. I just got to out DPS the heals, which is not hard when you can just focus one target again. So it's sort of 50-50 anyway. You can still have bad luck with single target, and the amir, it can still hit like 133,000, a 30% chance to resurrect 100% of that. Like, could have died straight away anyway, so it's still risky, but you're better off one target at a time. You might take a bit of damage, and then if you have Cur or Fairy or a healer, you can just sort of focus your main DPS back up so you can, go full DPS again. Shields are always good, but they only last 2 turns, so you've got to be mindful of that. If you have full health and a shield, you can just pretty much go full glass cannon mode and attack as much as you want, I suppose, providing you can heal back up and they don't have a enemy DPS that can randomly hit you in the arena. So this is probably one of the most cruisy fights I've had against him. There's been no real damage back on my end that's gonna make me lose. But if you lose even 1 DPS, and people like these have all their enemies alive, you get to around 100, you still lose. So be mindful of if you have a chance of killing one of your main DPSs when you go for AoE. But yeah, just to show you the Amir build and how to not counter it, but like how to be careful in a fight as well. So I can show you the difference between AoEing and being careful with every single target attack. I'll probably never get him again. Here we go. So I'll go full normal mode against everyone else, like my Genie speed, then Lasfig, then Pyra, then Lasfig, then Pyra again. I'll probably end up wiping him out straight away, so pretty lucky. It'll probably happen now. I'll be dead. Yeah, lucky. But if that hits, if that Amir had an effect on one more of his enemies, I would have been dead 100%. It's just luck. I've fought him heaps of times and done 2 firewalls the next minute. Pyralis is dead. Just to give you a bit of an insight on, don't go full glass cannon. I'm also sorry for beating you twice for no reason. Otherwise, I normally stay away from you because it takes too long to fight you. But I hope this helped. Not really much of a voiceover person, but just to give you guys an understanding of how the teams are built and what to focus on and who to go for first. And yeah, don't go for like Darkstar, Fairy, or Kerr first, because Bright will probably make your day hell. He'll probably resurrect all 3 and you'll be back at the start again, and it's on turn 50. So yeah.